I've been looking for
Old problem 25 years too early.
It's a growing trend, experts tell us. It has many of them feeling lost, wanting more, and needing a change. It's the quarter-life crisis.
I'm not really doing what I want to do. I always imagine myself a little further along.
And you're trying to figure out, is this really what I want? And, why have I been working so hard to get here?
Is this what I want to do? That's not, it's not what I want to do.
They're only in their 20s, just beginning their lives, filled with promise and possibility. But already, they're disillusioned.
I am in a state of trying to figure out, where I'm going to be.
The promise of our parents was that we can do whatever we want. You find yourself a couple years later behind a desk somewhere, wondering where that promise of I can do whatever I want went to.
This is the quarter-life crisis. It's like the midlife crisis for people in their 50s. But it's happening to young people only in their 20s.
You're trapped in this relationship, you're trapped in this job, you don't really see a future for yourself.
For most, experts say this crisis begins after college, when 20-somethings enter the real world.
And that's when you start asking yourself, wait, have I made the right decision?
Hey guys, what's going on? This is your girl, Miss Kai. And in this video, what you just saw was people explaining about quarter life crisis. If anybody ever heard of midlife crisis, is basically individuals that experience a dilemma in their life where they're struggling to find themselves and also struggling to find out what they want out of their lives. And that usually ranges from the ages of in their late 30s, maybe 40s and up. But with quarter life crisis, it's really a dilemma and that's going on between younger adults in their young, early 20s to mid 20s. And usually with the quarter life crisis, it's basically showing individuals that are, doing the actual thing that maybe their parents told them to do, which was go to college, get good grades, get a degree, and you'll land that perfect job, or you'll land that dream job, or a job that's going to give you that picket fence American dream. And in reality, not a lot of people are really experiencing that. Who's really experiencing American picket white fence dream? Not really much of anybody. And if they are experiencing that, they're getting more than just than just having a job. But with that being said, a lot of students and a lot of young individuals have now found themselves in a crisis of being in debt, also finding themselves in a crisis of having a dilemma with their career path, and also having a dilemma with having confidence in themselves and succeeding in a lot of stuff that they take on. So these are the things that a lot of young individuals face, and without having a guidance or some sort of solution to it, it's going to become harder and harder each year as you get older. With me, my story, I'm a fashion designer. I went to FIT. I graduated a few years ago. And it was tough when I graduated. It didn't come easy for me. When I graduated, I didn't land the dream job. I didn't actually land the job at all. And I found myself disabled actually that year. I was injured about twice and I couldn't work. But when I did work, it was miserable. And I was only making $8 an hour. And I told myself this is not where I'm supposed to be. And this is not where I'm going to stay. So because of another accident caused me to lose that job, and I landed into the industry of temping. And with being a temp, it was really hard because I was temping for almost 3 years, and it was really hard because there was no stability there, and you was always crossing your fingers and hoping that you would become a permanent employee, to be a part of that industry of having an actual solid job. But with all of that I looked at, I realized, I said, none of that really is me. I always had a mentality of wanting to own something of my own and wanting to be a part of something that's building myself and not building for others. And that's when I started to look into having a business for myself. And I did some extensive research. I actually was a part of a few companies and a few businesses, but because I was young, I didn't know how to tackle it, and I was juggling, schoolwork and stuff at the time, so it didn't really work out for me. But now that I'm older and that I did come across another business that I'm a part of now, it just made things so much easier for me, and it's opening up a lot of doors and supporting my career path as well. There's a lot of opportunities out there for people, and with this one, I found it the most easiest and the most fastest way to actually be able to stabilize yourself and grow as a business person. And the reason why I'm explaining that is because a lot of young individuals are experiencing trouble finding a job. The work economy sucks. Almost every day, as you feel like they're putting out a position, they're actually taking stuff away. So it's kind of like a controversy thing going on, because you're trying to find a job and they're taking away jobs. So it's leaving a lot of people in the dust. And if you don't have a game plan in place or a financial game plan in place, you're going to find yourself stuck for a very, very long time. And I know a lot of students and a lot of young individuals that went to college and they're very passionate about their career paths, went to college and got a degree, now you're in debt. So if you don't have a financial game plan on how to pay off your debt, it's just going to build. After watching the Wall Street documentary where they had their protest, it had actually a scene where a lot of people were, a lot of students were in debt up to like $90,000 in school debt. And thank God I'm not there like with that, but it just shows that there's so many people out there that have a financial problem, but not finding a financial solution. And this goes across the board, from students to young individuals that have families and not really figuring out a clear path for them. And because of my company and because I made that decision to not want to live paycheck to paycheck, but to build something solid for myself and for others, now I'm creating more doors and opportunities for myself and not just having one narrow path. With my company is Wake Up Now, as most people know that I'm a part of. I'm a leader and business owner in it, and I've been sharing information with individuals on, how to save money with their expenses that they have, and also to manage their finances. And I think those are key things that people always look for but never know where to find it or have trouble asking for it. And at the same time, with this business, I'm able to build it for free, and I'm able to make a monthly income out of it. So I think those are three key things that are very key essentials to people that are looking to build a better life and a better lifestyle. So I'm proud to be a part of this company. I'm proud to have found a financial solution to better my lifestyle and to also progress in my fashion career. And I'm hoping to help other people to do the same, especially young individuals who are in college or about to graduate, or a post-grad who's looking for a way to pay off on their debts and their school loans and looking to find a better way to live out their lifestyle that they want to. So if that's you, or if you're wanting to find out more information about what I do, you're more than welcome to email me at kaivanterpool@gmail.com. I'm going to leave all my information below this video. But it's been real, and you'll definitely be hearing more from me. God bless and take care, guys.
I've been looking for a way out.